I'm going to do fixed date schedule demo first. So I'm going to schedule 2 videos. This is fixed date scheduling. What that means is it's based on a calendar date and time of day. Okay, and before I do this though, I want to show you something under the settings screen. And this is important if you're going to use the scheduling module. Under global SVP FB settings, and by the way, you may not have, or you probably don't have, these additional boxes. The reason is you don't own the license for those additional boxes. Okay, that's FanBuzz Enterprise we're talking. But under global videos, if you come down here, you will notice that it has server time and then your time. If you come into the screen and your time is listed incorrectly here, all you need to do is put in the date and hour that is currently your time in your time zone. Simple Video Pro will then adjust everything to match your time zone. So when you're scheduling videos in the scheduling module, you don't have to think about where your server is versus where the thing is launching versus your time and all that math. Just put in your time of day. All right, very easy to do. So right now it's 3:16 p.m., which is 15:16 my time in California. Now with that said, I will close that, and we're going to go into the scheduler module. Okay, it's on the video scheduling tab. And here's where we select launch sequence. Now, launch sequence means that you're actually launching a product, or someone is launching a product that you're supporting, and you're going to set up specific dates, calendar dates that this product is launching. And in this case, I'm going to change the date to the 31st on both of these. And I'm going to change the expiration time, the end time. The begin time is, I want it to be already available, so I put it at 1 a.m. this morning, or 1 minute after midnight actually. And here we're going to use hours, minutes, seconds. I'm going to select 15, and it's now 18, so I'll select 20, so hopefully I can finish this up in 2 minutes. And then I'm going to copy these times, and what that does is it copies the end time to be the beginning time or the start time of the next video. Okay. Now, of course, I need to change this end date, and we'll make it, let's say Saturday. Okay. So this video will be up until Saturday. Now, the next thing I need to do is I need to set up if I want to have a timer or not. Okay. And the timer is set up down here in the countdown timer options. And I can say no timer and just have the video be there, and then on the date that it expires, the next video will show up. But I'm going to put a countdown timer in here. I'm going to make it red, medium sized, and I'm going to select this thing called Instant View. And it has this little warning. And the warning says, if the next video is to be revealed, make sure to check this option for the next video as well. That way Simple Video Pro knows which one you want to reveal. And we put in the headline, we put in a font, we put in a font size and a font color. Okay, very straightforward. And actually we're already at 19. In the next video, under the scheduling tab, I'm also going to say Instant View, and I've got the timer still, and this is going to be the during launch video, so it says this is over in however many seconds. It's now 3:20. Hang on.
Go through all the settings. Go through all the settings so that we have this for a replay.
All right, I can do that. Hopefully this thing's recording properly.
Every single setting you got for this feature.
Okay, fine. Gosh, whatever. Just kidding. Near end time display. What does that mean? What that means is a lot of times scarcity won't work if something's a month out. Right? You only have 30 days to get it. People, that's not scarcity. What you want to do is you want to set up your launch sequence so that when you get close to the expiration date, the timer starts ticking away. So I added this feature where you can actually say, don't display the timer until 48 hours before the start or before the expiration date. Okay. That way you set it and forget it. Your site's up, your video's out there, your pre-launch video's out there. It's telling people all about it. And then when it gets to be 48 hours, 2 days before the launch, boom, the countdown timer comes up and it says, we launch in, or, you know, this offer ends in whatever. Okay. That's what near end time display means. Display teaser icon and keep visible at end time. I'm going to show you in a moment. Show while active. As long as this video is within its scheduled time, if you put these short codes in your content, any content you put in between here, and it could be as much as you want, paragraphs, images, etc., will be displayed as long as that video is in its scheduled time. And this content can go anywhere, okay, on the page. That way you can have more than one thing happen when the video expires. More than one thing is displayed while it's active, and more than one thing can be displayed. Like, for example, if you want buy buttons, certain buy buttons, maybe a lower price buy button, to be visible at the bottom of the page until the video expires and the next video comes online. And then when that video comes online, there's a different set of buy buttons, maybe with a different price. Okay? Or maybe going to a different provider or something. I don't know. Could be different graphics. You would use this shortcode. When the video expires, if you wanted to display something like, sorry, the offer is closed, you do the same thing, but you use this one, which is showing after the end time. So video expired, content in here, put that up in your editor. The content there would be displayed when the video has expired. All right. This is all fairly self-explanatory. You can have the timer above the video, below the video, red, black, small, medium, large, instant view I just described, and this, all of these, by the way, have explanations if you mouse over the question marks. It's all documented here. And this controls the countdown timer's headline. Okay, so we launch in fonts. You can pick all these different fonts, size and color. Okay, I think that pretty much takes care of that, and I'm going to cover Evergreen in just a second. So let's set this to go at 24 after, copy the times over to the next video, and then update, and hopefully my clock doesn't tick over to 24. It just did. Hang on.
You caught me when I was answering a question. Did you get through the rest of the features of the setup right to the very bottom there?
Yes, I did. Apparently, video 3 end time should match video 2 start times. I didn't realize I have 3 videos in here, which I do. So what I need to do is change that. It gives us a nice warning here to tell me that. I didn't realize it. I'm going to change the end time to 25 now, because I don't want us to have to wait too long. So copy the times here, and then in video 2, I'm going to copy the expiration times down to video 3. So now it should all be good, I hope. Excellent. So now let's view the page. And now this, look, we got 10 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4. Instant view is on, so it's going to change without me touching it. And there goes the next video. Okay, it just happens to be the same video in this case, but see how the timer switched over and it went to, this is over in, of course I can change the font size here. And now it's got 2 days. So we can literally chain these together. You can have up to 10 of them launching on different dates. Okay, so you could set up holidays in advance. You could do whatever you want. If you're going out of town for Christmas, but you want to have a Christmas video show up and then another video show up for New Year's, no problem. Set it up in advance, leave. Do the same thing for your clients. They'll think you're a genius. Okay.
Can you use the timer without a video?
Not yet.
Yes. Yeah, well, actually, you can. Wasn't there a way to shrink down the player?
That's a worker. That's a Band-Aid. You can. You can make the video player 1 pixel. and just put no video in there. But we're working on that. This wasn't designed to be just a timer, but I'm working on that for an update. For now, let's stick with doing it with video. You can jerry-rig it to to fake the size of the video and not put any skin around it, and just have a blank video there that doesn't do anything. Then the timer can display.
Links in it.
In what? The timer?
Yeah.
No, not in the timer, but in the video you can, and in the content you can. Okay, so you can have content that's available above the timer that while the video is active, that will be there while the video is active. It could have links, and you can also redirect. So when the timer expires, let's see, where was I?
And that was for Steve, actually. Steve, did that answer your question about can you embed links in it? Steve?
Okay, let's go back to the page. Oh, this. Me. All right. So there we had 2 videos play. If I want to redirect when the timer's done, I can do that. Under the video scheduling tab, I can say, see, we're on RZMing test. Let's say I want to redirect to...
Oh, Steve was talking about when you were replacing content here on the page.
Yeah, absolutely. You can put whatever you want in there. Absolutely. So anything between these codes in your content. So when I copy this up here, anything in between these short codes, you can put whatever you want. You can put images, you can put buy buttons, you can put other videos.
Any HTML.
Any HTML or any WordPress, anything. Okay. Now let's do this. I'm going to put some content below this video, and then I'm going to put some content below this video just for demonstration, and this can be any HTML. Okay. And then we're going to say we want some content to instantly appear after. And we're going to this is a little bit of a workaround. So video 1, while it's active, this will be the content that will show up. As soon as it expires and video 2 starts, this content will show up. And then when video 2 expires, this will be the content that shows up. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky to do live. All you do is you highlight the content that you want to hide. Let me do this. I'm going to make this bigger. Okay, and we'll center it. Now I'm just going to highlight around this, and then I'm going to select video 1 reveal. Okay. Now what this does is I've left the reveal in the behavior tab. I've left the reveal blank. Okay. I don't have anything here. What that's going to do is it's going to basically cause it to display this stuff only when video 1 is active. And I'll do the same thing with this content here. And I'll highlight this, select video 2 reveal, now live, and then video 3 doesn't exist, but I want it to reveal some content anyways, and video 3 is going to be when it closes. So I'm going to go ahead and do heading, center, and then again highlight, and video 3 reveal. Now something I do, just because the WordPress editor is sometimes a bit of a pain, it's a bit of a picky little bugger, is I just take up the space between these things. Okay, that's all I'm doing, because the way WordPress wants to put in these short codes. So I just go through and I take up some of the space so it doesn't look all funky. All right, so now I've got this as tight as I can get it, basically. There. Okay, so I just took up some space. That's all I did. I hope that doesn't confuse anybody. So now I've got video 1 reveal, video 2 reveal, and then I've just got video 3 reveal by itself. And here's how this is going to work. Again, live demonstrations off the cuff, dangerous stuff, but hey, I'm up for it. So I'm going to make this one expire now. It's now 31, so I'll do 33 after. I'm sorry, I meant 33. I'm going to copy the times down, and then in video 2, scheduling, I'm going to select today's date and make this the same here, but we're going to make it 33 and we'll make it 15 or 10 seconds. Copy the times down. This has all been set. It's all instant view. And then video 3, there's no video here, but what I'm doing is I'm using that in the launch sequence so that it will show that stuff instantly. Okay, so let's save and then view. Okay, so we've got 33 seconds. So we're just gonna have to wait a second. Notice the content below is just get ready when we go live, the price will go up. It says we launch in 20 seconds. It's going through this really cool video. Get ready when we go live, the price will go up. So be on this page when the timer hits 0. Now, I don't have to refresh the page because I'm using the instant view feature and I'm doing it on my website. Okay, and I actually purposely stopped the video at that point. Now, the next video comes up and it's only on for a second. Now it says we are live now. Click the buy button. You could have buy buttons below here. I'm not going to touch anything. And now it'll say, sorry, this offer is closed. And you can do that over a week's time, a day's time, half a day's time, to the second. And that is how you schedule a fixed date launch sequence.